If you knew in advance that half the time when you give away a piece that it would be a particular piece, or that every game you are going to give away a particular piece, would that be worth your time finding out which piece that was? If so, my name is Chris. I'm ranked in the top 12% of tournament players in the US, and I've been teaching and directing tournaments for 10 years now. In this video, I'm going to show you what the pattern was for a player rated 600 and how you can find your own pattern and use those to improve your results. In the last 5 losses of the player whose games we're going to discuss, they gave up a free piece 13 times, and 6 of those 13 times were with a knight. In the last 5 losses, they gave away or missed a tactic, and 75% of the time it involved a remove the defender tactic. Usually that comes in the form of capturing a piece and then capturing the piece that's no longer defended. In the player's case, it involves something similar where the opponent used the piece to defend, but it could be disturbed, and once it moves, it can go nowhere where it's going to defend the knight, so the knight will be lost. Okay, how you can find these patterns for yourself: you're going to use your chess website of choice and get your last 5 or more games together, and you're going to use the game analysis or game review feature on chess.com or Lichess to get your blunders from Stockfish's point of view, the computer engine, and you're going to put your blunders in a list, and you're going to write particular notes about them. The notes to make are for each opportunity. You're going to say what kind it was, so whether it was a tactical blunder or a free piece one. And if it was free piece, you say which piece. If tactic, you say which tactic. Next, you're going to write what you could have recognized that would have prevented you from blundering like you did. As a bonus, you can write what you could have seen or recognized that would have helped you find the right move or a good move. Once you've done this for all of the blunders, then you'll take a look. Some of the notes that you have written will occur more often than others, and you'll count each of these, and with this count you will come up with your pattern. Once you have this pattern about your mistakes, you can use that in the following way. For example, if you are, like this player, giving away free pieces in the form of a knight more often than others, when you're playing a game, before you move the knight, you'll know to be extra careful about where you put it because of your tendency. And when you move any other piece that's not the knight, you'll know to check on which piece, your knight, to see how he's going to be with after you make this move. If your problem with tactics is a particular tactic, you have an advantage when it comes to avoiding tactical mistakes, because out of all the possible tactics that you could fall for, you have one to look out for. So this should help you diminish the amount of tactical blunders that you make, since the ones you found are the ones you're most likely to make. Okay, let's see. Also, the notes that you made about recognition, what you could see, can be used sort of as a blueprint to avoid and recognize opportunities going forward. For example, for me, for recognizing forks, I see when pieces come onto the same color or diagonal or straight line, and this helps me see in advance the fork tactic. And for you, you're going to have something particular that helps you recognize different opportunities, and you can use this in your games sort of as a perspective or tool to help you move towards the right move and avoid the wrong moves. Okay, good luck with your chess.